Hello everyone, in this video I'll be discussing how to obtain shares of Apple and Microsoft stock for free. We'll be using the TradingView platform and we will utilize the Microsoft to Apple stock pair. And in order to find this stock pair, we would click on the symbol search and we would type here the ticker symbol for Microsoft, which is MSFT, divided by uh, AAPL, which is a ticker symbol for Apple, and would click enter and it would automatically pop up here. And I'll be using the indicator called Super Bollinger Trend Indicator, and to find that indicator we'll click on indicators here. In the search engine we will type Super Bollinger. I'll be showing how over a period of about a month and a half there was by trading based on the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple, we're able to get a small amount of additional share of the Apple stock. So before we proceed, I wanted to mention that we'll be utilizing the 1-day custom time interval because for analyzing and viewing the pairs of stocks, and the free version of TradingView, we can only view the shortest time interval is 1 day. We cannot choose 1 minute or 1 second. We can only choose the 1 day as the shortest time interval, and so that is why I chose the 1 day time interval. It automatically chose it actually. So let's proceed. I have annotated here the price ratios of Microsoft to Apple. And what does it mean, the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple? Well, we will get to that shortly. So, this is the chart that shows fluctuations of Microsoft to Apple, the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple, and I have randomly chosen the date June 7, 2023 as a starting point. And so the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple on June 7, 2023, during the closing time of the stock exchange, it was 1.82. And so I annotated here, I wrote that that at this time, at the closing time of the stock exchange on June 7, 2023, we would buy one share of Apple stock priced at $177.82. Why it's that price? Because at that time, at the closing time of the stock exchange on June 7, 2023, the Apple stock was priced at $177.82 per share. And so we would buy one share of Apple stock at a price of $177.82. And at that time, and at that time and date, the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple was 1.82. How do we get that price ratio? Well, this price ratio was obtained by dividing the price of Microsoft during the closing time on June 7, 2023, which was $323.38, by the price of Apple during the closing time on June 7, 2023, which was $177.82. So $323.38 divided by $177.82, it equals 1.82. So that was the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple stock on June 7, 2023 during the closing time. And if we proceed further, so I will hide this comment and open up the next one. So yes, this is the next one. And so here, let me zoom in. So this is already a different date. This is July 13, 2023. So we fast forward over a month later, the price ratio has changed, the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple. And when the price ratio changes, when the price ratio goes down, we would sell the lower price stock and buy the higher price stock. So low price stock is Apple and the higher price stock is Microsoft. So here on July 13, 2023, during the closing time of the stock exchange, we would sell the one share of Apple stock that we had initially purchased, we would sell it at $190.54 because that's the price of the Apple stock at that time, during the closing time of the stock exchange on July 13, 2023. And we would use that money of $190.54 to buy 0.556 shares of Microsoft stock priced at $352.66 per share. Why we're buying 0.556 shares of Microsoft stock and not an entire share is because at this stage we don't have enough money to buy a whole share of Microsoft stock, so that's why we're buying a fractional share of a Microsoft stock. And when we're buying this the 0.556 shares of Microsoft stock using the proceeds that we obtained from the sale of the one share of Apple stock. And the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple stock on that date and time was 1.80 because the price of Microsoft stock was $342.66 on July 13, 2023, during the closing time of the stock exchange. And the price of the Apple stock was $190.54 on July 13, 2023, during the closing time of the stock exchange. So $342.66 divided by $190.54 is exactly 1.80. So when we see here on this date, the price ratio went down, and when the price ratio of a pair of stocks goes down, we sell the lower price stock and buy the higher price stock. Now I will hide this comment and proceed to the next comment. So we fast forward. So this is now July 25, 2023. On this date, the price ratio went up a little bit. And when the price ratio goes up, we sell the lower price, the higher price stock, and we buy the lower price stock. And so the price ratio of Microsoft to Apple on July 25, 2023, during the closing time of the stock exchange, was 1.81, because the price of Microsoft at that time was $350.98, and the price of Apple was $193.62. And so we would sell the 0.556 shares of the Microsoft stock priced at $350.98 per share, and the person would obtain $195.16 from this transaction, from selling the Microsoft stock. And that person would then buy 1.008 shares of Apple stock priced at $193.62 per share using the $195.16. So as you can see here, we obtained a slightly greater number of Apple share by trading price ratio of Microsoft to Apple, and we're able to obtain this additional fractional share of Apple stock because of this trading strategy that we have utilized. So over a period of a month and a half, we were able to obtain 0.008 shares of Apple stock at no additional cost. So this is a trading strategy that can be utilized to trade any stocks or cryptocurrencies, and even gold and silver as well. And this strategy can be utilized to trade on a shorter time interval, such as the 1 second time interval, 1 minute time interval. I just couldn't show it on a shorter time interval because I don't have the paid version of TradingView. But if a person does have a paid version of TradingView, he or she can definitely trade pairs of stocks using shorter time interval, and they could potentially be greater profits, greater shares of stocks can be obtained this way. So thank you for watching my video, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and take care.